we're going to do this, we're going to have a documentary or documentation of this, then it's going to be of a winning race. It's going to be something that's going to lift women and lift the LGBT community up. So that was an important part of it for me personally.
Hers to Lose is the story of Christine Quinn's run for the New York City mayor. But it's also much more than that. It's the story of the gay community in New York City. It's the story of the first female candidate for mayor in New York City. And it's also the story of the fantastic implosion of her campaign.
When she had so much to look forward to, when she announced her candidacy back in, was it March?
Yep.
She was riding high, and it was at that point hers to lose, but so much has happened.
When the Times went into this and when Christine Quinn allowed them access, both assumed that she was going to win the campaign because she had been so far out ahead for so long. But what ended up happening and what they reveal right away is that she lost by a large margin. So it's this really great start to a documentary where you come in thinking one thing, and even the people shooting it come in thinking one thing, and it ends up flipping almost immediately. While it's shot more in a traditional documentary style per se, without still photos, there's really tremendous attention to detail. There's tight shots, there's scene setting shots, and there's really raw kind of documentary following her type footage.
See someone from the gay community be a mayor, I think that's a wonderful step in the right direction in history. But it's so sickening where Bloomberg got a third term, and you seem to be like down with him.
You know, I did vote to allow there to be a third term, and I know some folks disagree with that.
They did a really thorough job covering not only the issues of the campaign, but kind of getting deeper into those issues and letting us see what was going on behind the cameras. Another major issue in Hers to Lose is how the media and New Yorkers treated Christine Quinn as a female candidate for mayor. It was really interesting to kind of get a look at just how different it probably is to be a woman running for mayor of a city like New York, or probably mayor anywhere, compared to the different treatment you would get as a man.
In the course of the last 5-6 weeks, I've had to beat back stories about the shoes Chris Quinn wears, how much she pays to have her hair done, why she wore pink to a debate, why...
The jury was continually impressed by the attention to detail, by the shooters, by the questions they asked, and by their access to what turned out to be a very interesting and somewhat complicated woman. And so we were all riveted for the entire duration of it, and it was really one that we thought was perfectly timed. There was never a moment where the jury was anticipating an ending or really wondering if there was a bit that should be cut. Everything made sense in terms of the narrative, and everything was just really well done.